Welcome to a real beefy budget. Well, beefy for us anyway.
It's the most... Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta stop doing that.
Oh my goodness. So we are budgeting paychecks as well as income tax return. So this is gonna be an adventure, and we are going to start with our handy dandy Post-it so that we can differentiate whose pay is whose. Okay. So we're going to start with his inflow.
Big day for Post-its.
Sure. Okay, so his inflow and then her inflow. So he is starting out. And, oh, by the way, hi, I'm Bo.
I'm Win.
We're trying to pay off $68,000 worth of debt and buy a house so we can have financial stability for us and Win's 3 kids. Doing that one paycheck at a time, and part of that is staying ahead on income because Win has variable income. He does not get paid time off, so we try to stay ahead with this very high-tech Post-it note system. Where we plan when each paycheck and kind of beefy money, more than like 20 or something dollars that's coming in, when that's actually going to come into the budget so that we can make up for his smaller paychecks. So this go round, we have for his pay $16.59
Not bad.
from April 4th. So
Not great, but not bad.
Correct. So $16.59 plus we have his savings account interest of $47.
That doesn't hurt.
And then we also have his tax return of $15.63. So that is a nice little paycheck.
And if we use our handy dandy cotton candy.
Oh my goodness. So $16.59 plus 47 plus 15.63 is $32.69. And we add these up separately because even though we budget together, we don't actually share bank accounts. So the numbers need to add up on either side of the budget. And then for my inflow, I have just my paycheck for $15.72. Got a little raise. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. $15.72 plus my tax return of $18.42. So $15.72 plus $18.42, right?
Mm-hmm.
Equals $34.14. So that is what each side needs to add up to. So his side needs to add up to $32.69. My side needs to add up to $34.14. Okay, onward. So what this means is for his paycheck, that's $16.59. My paycheck, $15.72. And then other income is 47 plus 15.63 plus 18.42. So that's 34.52. And when we're looking at what happens during this pay period on our budget calendar here, during this pay period of May 2nd to May 15th, we do have some things coming out of savings. So we have our closing, which is also probably going to include some it's definitely going to include some spending on the house and then one of the kids' birthdays as well. So we're both taking money out of savings. So that's going to be, we're going to put 20,100.
Just in cases.
Well, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. But let's do the math. So we have yes.
Sorry.
So we have 1659 plus 1572 plus 3452 plus 2100. So 26,783.
Why don't we just adjust our income so we make this much every month? This is fantastic. Pay this house off in no time.
I wish. Okay.
Oh, wait, math.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I forgot.
So we are not investing right now. That is not where we are in our journey, unless you count buying the house, which we are doing currently. And then we get down to his spending. So what is going to come out during this time period is kid copay. So we have kid copay twice. So that is $80 for kid bills. And then internet. Is internet coming out during this period? Yes. Internet.
71?
Yes, 71.
Mm-hmm.
And then S&M collections. It never actually comes out on the 7th. That's the due date. But like the money always like clears the bank account later. So we're still going to budget it for the 7th. But keep in mind, it'll probably be like the 10th or something. But that's 50. And then there's nothing else. There's nothing else by the 15th.
Yay.
Unless you count for, I mean, technically this is coming from Wynn's money. So kid's birthday is going to be under savings spent. So kid B-Day. And that is a budget of $100 from savings. And there will probably be some part of the birthday that's cash flowed. But that is what is budgeted from savings. That is how much is set aside. Now, we get to do some math, because this is pretty straightforward. Okay. We also have adventures for $20 and miscellaneous for $50. Adventures is the kids' allowance, or how much they are able to earn for allowance. And then whatever is left over, whatever they don't earn, gets saved for adventures. And then miscellaneous is when spending money. So let's do some math here. We have 80 plus 71 plus 50 plus 20 plus 50. 271. So this is actually going to be...
High stakes.
Huh?
High stakes.
Oh my goodness. So it's going to be a real low spend, hopefully, on Wynn's side. So what happens is, out of his total amount of money, so he had $32.69.
Sorry,
What?
hold on, real quick. If this is for the... Oh, this isn't for the month? This is just for...
This is for one pay period.
Oh, yep, never mind. I was just thinking for a sec, month of May, and thinking that adventures and miscellaneous should be doubled, but that's not what's happening.
Correct. We already did the monthly budget.
Got it.
Okay. So his total inflow is $32.69 minus the $271. That's his planned spending. That is $29.98 that he is going to save. So we're going to put that down here. $29.98 is his planned savings. And for that, let us look at priorities here. Oh, here we go. So his first priority for saving is wedding fund. That's actually fully funded at this point, though. And then the next priority is gifts. And then the next priority is kids' clothes and furniture and kids back to school. So that's 3 and 4. And then summer pay is priority number 5, which it's still important, but the other ones are more important. Ish. Yes. Okay. So
I mean, there's literally a birthday coming up, so.
Yes. Yes. So, whew. Okay. Now we look at the savings goals. So, wedding, actually, let me put right here, wedding was fully funded on the 24th. So the second priority is gifts, and that is 217. So 217. And then the next goals are back to school and kids' clothes and furniture, so that's 114. And then all the rest goes to summer pay.
Yay.
So $29.98 minus 217 minus 114 is $26.67. So that is what we are budgeting to go to summer pay. Because when it's a substitute teacher, he's not guaranteed full-time income during the summer. So we've been saving all school year so that we don't run out of money in the summer, essentially. Okay. Now that we have his side of the budget, let's go to my side. So this is my checking account, my spending. What do I have during this time period? Do I have any monthly bills? I do. I have one monthly bill, which is fabulous, for $2. So my monthly bills, $2. I technically also have car wash, but I forgot to update my payment method when my credit card expired. So next time I get a car wash, I will restart that subscription. So the due date will not be the 13th. So let me just cross through that. So that is it for monthly bills. And then his debt is not getting anything right now. And dining out gets 30, which is, wishful thinking, but we try to stick with it. Because if we budget more, we'll absolutely still go over budget.
We checked.
Yep. And this way, we have kind of a guideline, and then we're fully aware that when we go over budget, we are taking from a savings goal. Yep.
But I'm hungry now.
Yeah. And on that note, groceries is getting $2.60.
Speaking of.
Groceries in bulk. And then transportation's getting $60. Health is getting $80. That includes over-the-counter meds, prescription meds, anything healthcare related, like vitamins, all of that.
Chocolate.
That is not medicinal. Home shopping is getting $30. Birthdays gets $5. Clothing and shoes is getting $50. I thought about slowing this down because we have over $200 in each, but you never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Pet care is getting $15. And then personal and alphabet is getting $100. So let's see what that all adds up to. So we have 2 plus 30 plus 260 plus 60 plus 80 plus 30 plus 5 plus 50 plus 15 plus 100. 632. So my spending is $632. Okay, so let us see how much I have left. We have, from my total inflow is $3414 minus $632. So I have $2,782 to save.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's working.
Now I thought about saving our tax returns for a later pay period, but really we need to have all of our savings goals fully funded by the end of May, because we're moving into a house, and also starting in June, we have to start rolling money over so that we can make it as far into the summer as possible without using the actual money that Win is making during the summer. Because his paychecks are actually behind a month. Like most people, they get paid 3 weeks. Well, no, they normally get paid 1 week after they work, after they finish the pay period. When it's like 3 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 3-week delay. So it's almost a month. It's a lot. And we gotta make it as far as we can into the new school year, into the summer, so that we can make it to the new school year. So we are just pulling everything in as we can, trying to get all our savings goals fully funded so that we can make it through the summer. Okay, so we're saving $27.82, and we're going by priority. So first priority is always Christmas. Just because I want to be able to pull at least 2 cards, and I want to have this fully funded by the end of the school year so that we don't have to worry about Christmas and scrambling to save up at the beginning of next school year. And then next goal is moving fund. So moving fund, no, we're not going to fund that yet. We're actually going to do insurance next, which is kind of funny because insurance is going way down. So I won't actually be needing this much money, but we're just going to save it anyway. So insurance is getting $407. Christmas, oh, I didn't write down Christmas's first priority. Christmas got $95. We just pull random cards, so I don't actually know how much is going to be saved for that. But I know that we'll definitely have enough money, because $27.82 is bigger than all the goals put together. So $27.
It's one of those good problems, y'all.
Yes, so $27.80. Well, it's not a problem at all. $27.82 minus $407 minus $95 is $22.80. So $22.80 is going to the moving fund. Y'all, we are not playing. We are getting all of our goals fully funded. So these numbers for savings aren't actually exact. What happens is we just go by priority until the goals are met. So if for instance, the goal is actually fully funded with less than this 217, the remainder will go to summer pay, because, well, the remainder would go to kids, and then if kids is fully funded, the remainder would go to summer pay. So the money just gets pushed back until we meet all our goals. And it makes this kind of a flexible budget. We don't really believe in being super strict on this. The plan is to reach our goals as soon as possible and to have some kind of stability. It really makes a big difference. And reduces a lot of anxiety.
And we do it in a way that keeps in line with one of our dearest values, and that is we don't put our heads in the sand.
Correct.
That's what this is all about, is transparency with ourselves and you folks, you nice folks out there, but mostly with ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now comes the big boy, the moving.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we're budgeting $20,000. 10,000 of this will be closing costs, which is the actual the transaction cost of buying the house. So that pays the real estate agent, everyone's commissions, the title people, all that. Part of our closing costs is actually rolled into the loan, so it's part of the mortgage. But part of it is going to be paid from my checking account. So that'll be about $10,000. And then the other $10,000 is what I'm guesstimating we're going to spend in the first few weeks of living in this house.
There's a lot going on.
Yes. We're not actually going to move during this pay period. But we're going to have contractors out doing work. So we're going to be spending a lot of money on that. So this is a subtotal of $20,100. And let's do this math to make sure it all works out. Okay. So we have 26,783 minus 271. So that's 26,512.
Mm-hmm.
And then subtract 2,998. So that is 23,514. And then subtract 632. So that is 22,882.
Still such a big number.
Yep.
For now.
Yep. Man, my bank account is about to be hurting. Minus 2782 equals 20,100. I love it when the maths.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Is real nice.
savings spent is 20,100, which is the same as what's left. So that is a zero-based budget, which of course does not mean our bank accounts are at zero.
Even though it's going to feel like it.
Yes, it means that every dollar has a job. We are real close to buying this house, real close to basically draining my savings so that we can have financial stability for the future.
For the good of the realm.
Yes, indeed.
And I can't hear the words every dollar has a job. Apparently I can't hear anything. I can't hear the words every dollar has a job without also thinking that's why budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.